Welcome to the extended edition of Thunderstruck. Be nice to your teacher today because only cool teachers will let you watch this longer version of our show. For those of you out there who don't know who Great White is, they were one of the biggest bands of the 1980s, selling out major venues the size of sports arenas and selling millions of records in the process. Mark Kendall is one of the guitarists for the band and current Yucaipa resident. Our very own Hunter Hagen, who appeared in the most recent Great White video, Big Time, had the opportunity to sit down with Mark and ask him a few questions.
I'm Hunter Hagen, and I'm here with the legendary rock guitarist of Great White,
Mark Kendall.
Yeah. So wanted to ask him a few questions about, how you started the band.
When I was about 9 years old, there was a band rehearsing across the street, and I used to go watch them through this little window on the side of the garage. And one day the bass player played with his teeth, and I went running home, didn't even look left or right. I could have got hit by a car easily, and begged my dad for a guitar. He got me a guitar, just a cheap Spanish acoustic. But then I started discovering guitar players and trying to emulate them. And by the time I was 14, I was playing with this drummer and bass player, only playing Santana. And just moved on, changed my heroes, starting to love Johnny Winter and all, influenced by several people. And when I got in my early 20s, I'd been in a band playing Hollywood, this and that, and there was a guy that was an A&R record company guy that saw the band, gave us his card. Before we knew it, we were in the studio. Then all of a sudden we're like on the biggest station in Los Angeles, and we don't even know how this is all happening. It was just really going quick, and that's pretty much how the band first began. Like, I got into Carlos Santana, and it was like I just had tunnel vision, like he was the only guitar player in the world. And then I moved to Johnny Winter, and then, Alvin Lee, Deep Purple and Richie Blackmore. Then all of a sudden, here comes Billy Gibbons and ZZ Top. Most of the guys I liked were the guys that could squeeze a note and just like hold it, like they're holding it for dear life or something. And they seemed to play with a lot of feeling and just not so much by the book, but just, a more of an emotional way of playing.
There is one more show remaining, so be sure to tune in next week to our seniors 2019 edition of Thunderstruck.